Hi guys, happy Good Friday. I just wanted to say I'm thinking about you. Nice weather that we have. I hope your morning's been going really well. I just want to talk real quick about the crucifixion that happened today. And so Jesus went through an awful walk. He had to carry this cross, and they had like these huge hammers and hammered them right here into his hand. Well, it says hand-ish area, and then right here. Some people say it's right here they did it, and then some said it was right here. So then they nailed his hands or his wrists to the cross, and then his feet. And so he was hanging on the cross once they had set him up, and there were two rebels on each side of him. And so just during this whole situation, Jesus, back to the walk, when he was carrying the cross up the pathway to the top of Skull Mountain, the people were just cruel to him. They spit on him, they called him names, making fun of him. Some soldiers were doing the same thing, and one offered him some wine, and it was sour. It was just they were so cruel to him, and they had beat him. And once they got ready to raise the crosses, they're putting them up, and the two rebels that were on each side of Jesus on the crosses, one of them was also making fun of Jesus and taunting him, which I don't get that, because if I was nailed to the cross, that's the last thing I'd be doing, right? But I don't know. And then the other guy was defending Jesus. And so Jesus heard the other guy and said, you will go with me, you will be with me today. And that man asked for forgiveness for his sins, and Jesus forgave him. And so Jesus is going through this suffering, and he says, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they're doing, as they're making fun of Jesus. And Jesus just said to the man that was defending him on the other cross that you will be with me in paradise. You will come with me today. And so that was some peace. Jesus still struggled because he was in pain. And he cried out to God, my God, why have you abandoned me? Hearing him cry out, one of the men standing at the foot of the cross ran and got some water or some wine and put it on a sponge, and then put it on a stick and reached it up to his lips, so Jesus would have something to drink. And it wasn't wine, it was vinegar. And then Jesus said again, Father, into your hands I command my spirit. Then his head fell lifeless on his breast, so like this. And he let out his last breath. And then there was a guard that was standing by, and he said, truly, this man was the Son of God, because once Jesus took his last breath, there was a little trembling going on, like an earthquake. And also, there was a curtain that was back at the temple that was just split right down the middle, and so it was just heavy curtain and was split down the middle. So this memory is very intense and saddening, but Jesus did this for us. He died for us. So I want you to think about that today. Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for giving your life for all of us, for giving us the chance for our sins to be forgiven, Lord God, and trusting in you, your strength, and your protection, Lord God. We thank you for everything that you're doing for us in our lives right now, even though we're going through this situation where people are sick, Lord God. And thank you for allowing us to be home to protect us from getting the illness, Lord God. I want to pray for encouragement for those who are still going through school and have the rest of the school year through homeschool. Lord God, give them hope and excitement and determination, so they know that they are going to be able to finish the school year with a positive attitude and love on their family. We thank you, Lord God, for everything in your name. Amen. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.